Center yourself and we'll begin with an invocation. Just take a few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, slowly, deeply. When I say inhale and exhale, it comes as if you guys are not doing it. And when I'm saying, then you will do. It's just an emphasis that when you inhale and exhale, just be aware of it. Do it consciously. So slow and deep breaths. Close your eyes. Be aware of your breath. Gently be aware of your heart. Be aware of your crown. Spiritually, we are all connected and one. To the Universal Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, to Lord Bodhisattva Meling, to Lord Melchizedek, to all the great ones, to all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the spiritual sun, to the solar angel, to our guardian angels, to the angel assigned to the Triangle's Blessings team, the angel assigned to our families, our home, our lineage, the beings of technology, connectivity, the beings taking care of all the Archangel meditation sessions, and specifically today's session, all the beings of light in our rooms right now. We're very grateful for your presence. We're very grateful for your blessings at all levels, in all forms. We're very grateful. With deep gratitude, with deep, deep respect, and lots of love and humility. We thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone because of whom we are here in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may gently open your eyes. So for today's topic, the volume is very low. I wonder how. I just keep it near. So today's topic, last time, all those who were there, if you remember, we thought that we'll be, like kind of discuss something related to mind. So mind is an amazing thing. And according to Grandmaster Chokuk Sui, he says that mind is like the thoughts are the seeds. And if we understand that's how it is, no? First comes the thought, right? And with that thought, our emotions get involved. And when the emotions and thoughts get involved, they kind of manifest in terms of certain words, actions, whatever we take, whatever we do. So if the actions are not right, if the words are not right, if the emotions are not right, what need to be fixed? The thought, right? Let's take an example. So it feels as if the camera is so near. I'll just keep it a little far. It's invading my space. I'll try to be louder. So let's take for an example, your very, very good friend, your best of friends is mocking at you. We all do know, we all pull each other's legs sometimes. So your best friend is mocking at you, literally laughing and cracking jokes. So you see your friend is having a good time. It's just like she just wants to irritate me or he just wants to irritate me, and that's it. The thought. And I just laughed along with it. It ended, everything was fine. Now, the same situation my thought connected with that this being, how come she or he is crossing the limit? If she or he is a friend, that does not mean that they disrespect. Same person doing same thing, you are saying the thought. So what we do? We react. Angry, irritated, how dare you? And so on and so forth. And the thought is like the mind is very creative. It's like filled with lots of energy, just like a young child in the home. We always want that please sleep. And the child is always full of energy, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. And if not doing anything, so I am getting bored. What should I do? Yes or no? So just consider the mind like that child who is filled with energy and who really wants to be involved into something. And so what happens is, I have seen this very, very closely. If there is something positive, it just ends. Like, okay, I saw it, we laughed, it ended. But if there is something negative, so the same situation, and this time I'm seeing that my friend is crossing boundaries and disrespecting me. So that thought form made me feel angry, irritated. And then when I started speaking, that thought form is connecting with the other thought forms. And all that negative that has happened when I am with this friend, all those stories and memories are coming alive. And then that small joke, leg pulling, turned into a disaster. Depending upon if you're violent physically, there are fights. If you're not violent physically or violent verbally, there are arguments. So what has changed? It's the same situation. The thought, right? So last time somebody was asking, no, how we can manage thoughts or something. So there's a beautiful understanding I came through. It is based on the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. So one of the understandings says, when the question comes that why are we all created? Why are we all here? Okay, so whatever I'm sharing, don't take it as patthar ki laki, like this is it. Just listen and see how you connect. I am sharing something which is making my life very easy. How much truth it has, I have no clue. I have not written Gita. I have not done. So I'm just sharing what I understood and what made me really look at life very comfortably. So according to it, what says that, okay, the question was like, what do you do when you're free? Like, for example, if you are in the car and you're stuck in the traffic, what do you do? Ask the question to yourself, what do you do? Somebody will scroll phone, somebody will look outside, somebody will take selfies, somebody will just call and talk. Yes or no? Anyone would be the one who is not thinking anything and then just sitting and waiting for the traffic to get clear. We all are every time doing something. I take pictures of nature, chat. We all are. The point is, we're always creating something, creating certain thoughts, pictures, anything. We are just creating something or the other, say, creating words, speaking, sharing. So just imagine that the creator who has created the entire, manifested world, how tremendous the mind would be, how creative the mind would be. So when that mind is there, it needs something to do. So for entertainment, we all are created. If you just look at it, that for entertaining oneself, the divine consciousness just created. We, based on the limited mind, we create small things. that mind being so amazing created just an amazing world. If we look around, trees, oh my God, variety, leaves, variety, humans, variety. Any species you pick, there's so much of variety, so much of creation. So what I'm sharing is from my perspective, when I looked at it from that point, or somebody was sharing and that made sense. So what came to me was, who am I? I am just a character who is being created for the entertainment of the divine. So why do I take myself so seriously? I am a piece of entertainment. Everybody around are all the pieces of entertainment, no? So why do we take it so seriously? How does anything matter if something says back to me? How does if anything matters, if something is being nice, something is, how does anything matters for that sense? Because anyways, nothing is real, it's just a creation. And the moment the creator says, okay, I am bored of this character, erase, and the character is gone. I am just saying, looking life like this makes us breathe. Oof, yeah, it's just part of the role play. So there was one person who asked this question, that if everything is not real, made for entertainment purpose, so why should I work? Why should I study? Why should I do anything? Right? I don't know. I don't remember exactly what was the answer giving to that person at that particular of time. But when I asked this question, if this is it, then why should I do anything for that matter? My theory is, like, my understanding is, like, when you are inside a game, like PS4, PS5, like all those video games. So just imagine that you are there in the game and you are a character. So if I am in the game, I would like to play to the best of my capabilities, no? That's my take on it. So if I am in a character inside a play, I would want to know the rules. I would want to crack codes and hack it. I would really want to play it nicely, no? So that's my take. I'm not saying just understand it from this perspective. I'm just saying that this perception or this understanding of me has made my life very easy. And that's the only reason I'm sharing. Just try to look at life one time, that we all are, for the entertainment of the creator, and we are a part of a big game. We are just playing the roles. So what happens is, once I see it like that, there is no attachment to any achievements. There is no fear of something losing. It is what it is. So if the challenges are coming, that means, oh my God, I think I have played game really nicely. My level has up and it is very difficult this time. Just coming back to the mind, same life, same circumstances. The thought of perceiving it changes. And I feel that the emotions have changed, the way I live, the way I speak, everything changes. So that's about it. Sharing from the space that maybe it helps at least some of you in taking life, not too seriously. Just live it like, every time you make it, oh my God, I am big shot person. You are just a piece of an entertainment, nothing else. And not just you, everything that you see. How does it matter? Pray to God, try to go inward, take pause, deeply inhale. Awesome, right? Interesting, right? I'm just asking, interesting. It's very interesting. Ooh, there's so many things. So not to confuse, I think I'll stop it here. So let's be with that thought and maybe ponder it and see what you think about it, what you feel about it. And let's do the meditation. Maybe in the meditation you experience something in context to what we just shared. So if I want to give a piece of advice, I would just say, don't be very serious with what is happening. Don't take yourself very seriously. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So the moment we take things easy, things move. Now, from the energy perspective, if I see, okay, so let's say in my family, I'm just giving examples, huh? Don't take it. I don't know when I tell you the truth and when I just make stories. You can keep guessing. So let's say if I'm living in a family and I belong to a certain school. So when I'm studying, I'm understanding, I'm spiritually trying to develop, but they are not at the same pace. Some think I am crazy, mad. Some understand to a certain point. Some are totally in the opposite direction. Like if I am going this side, they are going that side, right? And if I'm very, very closely connected, just like fingers, we're very, very closely there, and the friction is a lot, then comes the real play. This is what I think, this is what I feel, but they do not agree every time. And then all those thought forms of this is good, this is right, this is wrong, this is bad. So if at that particular time I just say, if somebody is, speaking against that, whatever you're saying is of no use and so instead of, letting it touch me, if I just say, okay, another piece of entertainment is making another kind of communication, and it feels, I wonder how this communication may be entertaining, no? It's like just like a movie, there is violence and there is all kind of drama. I am just saying life becomes very entertaining for that matter. When I know I'm just playing a role. So I'm just playing a role of a mother, of a wife, of a daughter, of a neighbor, of this, like, I'm just playing a role. And so does everyone else. So what happens is there is no attachment even to the knowledge. There is no attachment even to the right and the wrong. We share, but that's it. And we don't get entangled with if the person is following what I'm saying. If we understand from very childhood till now, how the same things have different meanings, no? Like as a child, it's just a body. Let's go over here. Just the body. And when we grow, we also know that these are not just body parts, they're organs inside. And then we also know that there are so many systems. It's like so just imagine if one person, like if we ourselves are growing and with us the truth is growing. It's not like truth is going, everything was there, but our perception is different, so we see it differently. In life it is exactly same. As we are learning something, growing or evolving, our perception to it changes. But then if a 5-year-old comes to me and say, no, please do not talk to me about organ, I don't understand, should I just go and fight and say, no, this is wrong? No. And it is same in life too. It is just which we get too much entangled with the physical body that we see. This person is 80 years old, 60 years old, 50 years old. And then comes a set of expectations. But if we can just see that everybody is in the game, everybody is just trying to understand the rules, everybody is just doing their best at that particular moment. So the thought changes and all the story along with it changes. Mind. So when the question comes, like, how do we uh, take care of our thoughts? Like, if I think negatively, what do I do? Awareness is the first step and the most important one. And sometimes people are like, we all want solution and we all want quick fixes. In life, there is no shortcut. There is no shortcut, come what may. Everybody has to go through certain things so as to understand. So if I say, no, I want, I will eat a pill and my thoughts are all positive, it doesn't work like that. So what we do, we observe and then we use the inner will. So if my mind is giving or creating negative pictures, I will use inner will and I will not act on it. So the first thing will happen, let's, for example, my mind is very critical and I really want to say to this person on the face how bad you're looking. So what I'll do, I'll use my inner will and I'll not speak bad. And if something has to come out of the mind, I speak something positive. It is like you are training it. Sometimes we cannot just stop our words. So if you cannot stop your words, just say something positive. Because that we all understand, and all those, I think all those who understand, it says, no, the entire creation was created by word. The word was with God. The Hindus say the Om is the sound which created. So just imagine the entire creation. If we understand that it is created by sound, that means sound, the voice, the words are very powerful. They're very powerful and they have lots and lots of capacity to create. So I'm still not able to take care of my mind, but at least I'll try not to create negative words, not to put anything polluted in this world. The first step. So the moment you stop yourself willfully, inner will, you have to apply. I cannot enter into your body and do it for you. Nobody else can do it. The first thing is to make sure, okay, come what may, the thought, I won't say anything. Like whatever comes out from my mind and thought, kind and wholesome is the best way, but whatever comes out from my mouth would be kind and wholesome. And if I cannot say anything positive, I would rather not speak. So it's like you have to make sure, have some commitments with yourself. And then when you move, you will notice it works. So the next step is, the moment your mind is talking about something very negative, one is, just like a child, distract it. How to distract? Do something using your physical body. Why? Because if you know, the brain takes care of all that happens with the body. So if I'm walking, the brain is working. If I'm running, the brain is working and making sure I'm balancing. So all those who have the tendency of lots of negative constant thoughts, the quick fix is use your physical body. You do jumping jacks, do it. That's why, how many of you have seen, no, in our families, like especially the moms, if they're very angry, the entire home will get clean. It is a fabulous thing to do energetically. Energy, if I understand. So if my mind is polluted and if I'm cleaning, inner world and physical world goes hand in hand. Whatever happens in the inner world happens in the physical world. Sometimes like accident happen and the same thing manifests. So I cannot clean my mind with the pucha. If I'm cleaning, it still works there. Very easy. Very easy. I'm not saying you just clean, you do anything. You create, you read, you listen, learn something. Learning is something which always keeps us happy. And why? Because as a child, what gives joy to a child? Learning something new. It can be exploring something new. The truth is, it is the mind. The mind tendency is to keep creating stuff. So if we are creating something by words, if you're knowing and learning something, you will find that the people who remain as a student, like keep learning something or the other, automatically there is a tendency of being happy and joyful. So you do not, if all of you, all those who do not like to meditate and stuff, meditation brings so much thoughts. Keep yourself busy into some creative things, because creativity is the essence of the divine. So once you're creating something positive, that essence comes in, the divine light comes in. And when it comes in, it clears. So don't we have to react if criticized many times? We have to react? Who says we have to? Have to means no, I have to react. Why do I have to react? If you notice, when we are reacting, we are acting like a puppet, and our strings are in the hand of the person on whom we are reacting. But when we act, there is a wisdom, and we are not a puppet of the situation of the people around. It's just like somebody's tickling and you are getting tickled. You are a puppet, it's like a TV remote. They are pushing buttons and you are just moving. But when you do not get tickled, it's like, okay, you do whatever. So reaction is lack of wisdom. Then with this emotion pent up, I don't understand. Then with this emotion pent up, there is a statement missing. How to deal with a person at office, social circle who is seemingly jealous and spreading rumors? Wow, that's a good question, no? But if I were you, I would ask, why is he doing that? Okay, energy increases. So like whenever we put the energy, that thing increases, right? Right. I would rather not waste my energy in that. I'll focus in doing my right thing. So what happens is all these rumors, they come and they pop. But when the rumors are there and when I start reacting to it, I start giving justifications, and it makes things worse. And somehow when I connect more, I react, I add fuel to it. So for me, I choose what I want to act, or what I want to, bring into my system. If something is not right, I don't want. You want to do it, do anything. Better to ignore, of course. How will you correct? We are here. People are asking, they're not able to correct their own mind. And you're talking about correct somebody else. Pointless. We live by example. Even the child learns more by looking at what we are doing, and not when we are just giving updesh. I don't react to my husband's anger, then I am labeled insensitive. So how does it matter? If you're labeled, see, people will say anything. No, I cannot change what people will say. What you will say, how can I change? But if I'll just keep on, oh my God, I would say in that way, me be selfish, no? Okay, I'll tell you my one of my selfish thing, which I like. There is one thing which I'm most selfish about, and that is my peace of mind. So come what may, anyone in my life, anything in the life, when it makes me, try to attack my peace of mind, I disconnect with it. That's what I do, and I am happy. Pretty happy with all the challenges and all the drama that goes on. Okay, one thing, quickly. This has been shared earlier also many times, not just by me, but others. You know that same story that you have a cup of coffee and you're standing at the Starbucks and somebody else has come and the person bumped into you. So what comes out of your mug? Coffee. Why? Because there is coffee inside it. So just see that all of us are those mugs, no? Whatever is in us comes out. So if somebody is labeling or reacting or saying anything, whatever is coming out has got nothing to do with you. Yes or no? If there is love in me, I'll be spreading love only. If there is criticism in me, No matter how perfect a person would be, I'll always be, that will come out, no? So if we see that this cup is filled with um, whatever, and that's it's coming, it's got nothing to do with me. Like I said, the thought, if my mind is good, I'll be all happy and nice. If thought wise or emotionally I'm not good, I'll react in that way. It is never about the other person, in fact. For that matter, if you reflect internally, whatever good you do because you are getting something out of it. My daughter, my son, I want the best for them. And that's why I'm doing. Think one time you don't want the best for them. I want. It's always I want. So ask what I want. And ask if there is anything you think you are doing selflessly. Is it really selfless? We are always doing because of something that we are receiving in the process. Because that's how it is. Law of karma says no, you give and then you receive. Newton's first law, every action has opposite and equal reaction. So it is the nature. Whenever you do, there's something always you receive back. And then we say, oh, I am so good. I just live for my family. Bullshit. That gives me satisfaction. That gives me the pride that I am such a good person. That gives me check mark on, okay, these are the rules of being a good bahu, and then I am doing it. So, how to deal with people in office who try to create a negative? You don't deal with them, no. The more you involve, it is like the mud is there and I'm all clean. Just imagine I'm dealing with the pebbles in the mud. Will I be clean? No. You do your work. The work and action speaks louder, like you do your work, you give your best, and just ignore. If you do keep doing the right thing, all the other people, they start shifting. They are there so that you learn to ignore them. You learn the patience. You learn how to not get emotionally affected. So once you don't get affected, they stop doing it. How many of you have experienced that in child? Only that child gets most teasing who get irritated. Yes or no? So I am the most boring person in my family. They like as a young kid, if they're trying to crack jokes, I want don't participate. So then stop saying it only. It doesn't matter. They say Kim is the worst person. I say, oh yeah, thank you. I'll share this. I know, I hope because my brother anyways does not see these videos. So as a child, we were very young, and my brother is 5 years younger to me. So that's that, I'm older, so like that. So one time I don't know what happened. I did something, it made him so mad that he just said that you are not even good enough to become a maid. I said, I just pray to God that as you grow old, your house is like a palace made of diamonds, and I am not even worthy of being a maid to your home. And he got more irritated. It's like somebody saying something nasty, and you just still, and he got more irritated. I don't know why, because I did not react to his. It's like somebody saying wrong, and genuinely you are saying good. They move away. Darkness do not like compassion. Darkness does not like love. Darkness does not like light workers. So you be the light worker, they'll move automatically, or they will change. So either you will uplift them or they'll make ways. They'll not stay. So try to keep, like be selfish probably to have your peace of mind. So whatever makes it away, it's okay. I think it's a lot of talking. All these recordings will be there. All those who would want to listen again will share. So please take few deep breaths. A lot has been shared. We'll do the meditation. I just hope that whatever is best suited and useful for you, may you be able to receive that. And not just receive, but may you be able to keep the essence and be able to apply it in your life. In God's name, so it is. So please close your eyes and we'll do the meditation together. Put your hands in front of your heart in the blessing position. Visualize the planet Earth in front in a form of a small ball. The great invocation from the point of light within the mind of God. Let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it. Om. 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 We'll be chanting Om Mani Padme Hum and share the blessings. You may include your families, your loved ones, anyone and everyone whom specifically you want to include. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all the 8 directions above and below, be blessed by the Universal Supreme Being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Meling, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, wisdom, and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right, and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Lord God, we humbly request you to kindly bless all the angelic beings, all the higher beings, all the great beings, all the invisible helpers who are constantly helping in manifesting the divine plan on earth, who are constantly helping all of us, the entire creation. Thank you also for blessing all the beings of light who are present in our rooms right now. May all these beautiful beings be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. In God's name, so it is. Om Mani Padme Be still, be aware, be super receptive, super conductive, and let the blessings flow through every cell of your existence. The great supreme God, divine Father, divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, to Lord Bodhisattva Mele, to Lord Melchizedek, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, the hierarchy of angels, spiritual sun, to the solar angel, to our guardian angels, the angel signs, the triangles blessing team, the angels taking care of our family, our home, our lineage, the beings of connectivity, technology, all the nature beings, the beings of light in our rooms. We are very grateful for your presence, for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. We're very, very, very grateful. With deep gratitude, with deep, deep respect, lots and lots of love and humility. We thank you all. We thank ourselves. We thank everyone in full faith. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Thank you for sharing the space. So the session is officially over, but if you have 5-10 minutes more, you can just stay back for some extra sharings. I just cannot record this, so that's why. Thank you.